The Bitcoin is right now about to pump towards $77,000. However, for this to happen, something needs to happen, and we will be talking in this video about the highest probability next move, so make sure you're watching. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Amo from Crypto Paradise, and before I jump into the behind the scenes data, I firstly want to share with you what's going on the weekly time frame chart. So this is our higher time frame chart. Each candle represents 1 week trading activity. As you know, we are in a bull trend. This impulsive move bull cycle consists of 5 waves, so A, B, C, D. Probably we finished right here at our support, as I have been calling out in the previous videos, and now we are about to finish the medium time frame cycle in the E wave at $93,000. However, in a lower time frame price action, the moves can be a little bit more trickier. So let's zoom in a little bit and let's have a look what's going on a weekly time frame right now. So we had this move to the upside, right? And you need to understand that this E final wave on higher time frame chart will also consist of 5 waves. So this is A wave, then somewhere we will have the B wave, then the C wave, which is usually the most impulsive one and the most longest one. Then we will have a D and E wave, right? So this is very basic Elliott wave practice. So we are right now in first A wave and we are about to have a correction. So from where the correction is going to be, we are right now again trying to reclaim this 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level at around $70,000. Until we can close a weekly candle above this level, this is still acting as a resistance. So there are 2 strategic levels from where we can have the correction. Either it's going to be from this level or it can be from this level at $77,000. However, are we about to go to $77,000 right now from the current market price? Do we have enough strong momentum to do that? Let's have a look at the volume, which will help us to determine what's the momentum behind the price action, bullish price action right here is looking like. So as you can see, the price is going up. This move happened on the chart like this. If you just take a look at the candles, it looks very bullish, right? But if you take a look at the volume, you can actually see that we are decreasing with every new candle. So the momentum is decreasing. So the probabilities are also decreasing for the continuation to the upside, because this clearly shows us that the momentum is decreasing. What else? We have this RSI indicator. We can see that we already had this bearish cross. Now we are about to retest the bearish cross, and together with that we are also having exaggerated bearish divergence. Why? Because the price made a double top. However, the indicator, as you can see, made lower highs. So even though we have equal highs right here on the price, we have been able to push to the previous high. The indicator wasn't able to push to this high, and that also indicates that the momentum is decreasing and the probabilities of this move continuing going towards $77,000 is also decreasing. If you are reading our educational blog on our website, you can see this is a textbook example of an exaggerated divergence, right? If the price having equal highs, however the indicator is having a lower high, this is a bearish signal, which is referring to weakening momentum, and the probabilities of for reversal is increasing. So on a weekly time frame, it doesn't look that good for a bullish continuation towards $77,000 before having some kind of consolidation or the correction. So the probabilities are increasing that the B wave is gonna start from the current market price, not from $77,000. Let's shift to 4-hour time frame, because we want to do multi-time frame analysis, because we want to have the best probabilities on every trade, on every decision we do in this market, right? If you are stepping up your trading game and you want to start trading like a professional, you need to gather as much data as possible always before doing some kind of decision. Being patient for the best trades to come up and only taking the best, highest probability trades is what makes a trader long-term profitable, and that is exactly what we are doing with our Paradise VIPs. So right now we are looking at 4-hour time frame, and we can see that just recently the Bitcoin made a higher high. As you can see right here, this was the previous high, and we are having another higher high. However, on a MACD indicator right here, you can see that the momentum is also weakening. Why? Because the histogram is making equal highs. And if we go back to our educational post we have made on our website mycryptoparadise.com, you can see that this is again the second type of exaggerated divergence, when the price is making higher high, however the indicator is making equal high. It is again signaling a weakening momentum. This at the time of reclaiming the very important resistance is something you need to be very cautious about, because it signals that there is not going to be enough buying power to push this price action higher right now without having firstly some kind of a consolidation or the correction, right? So again, another reason why to be very careful right here. And if we take a look at the funding rates, we can actually see that this move is being pushed by leverage positions. You can see the funding rates are extremely positive, and this is just calling for a long squeeze. So another data is telling us don't open fresh longs right here. It is not the highest probability that we will continue from the current market prices. But let's gather even more data. Let's shift to a daily time frame on Bitcoin, and what we see right here is our zigzag reaccumulation is getting perfectly reclaimed, as I have been calling in many videos since March when we started the zigzag reaccumulation. On the fourth touch this is gonna breach, and it did breach, and we are heading towards our medium time frame level at $93,000. So absolutely amazing. This have been analyzed pretty well by our Paradise team. As you can see in the past, this is exactly the thing that happened, and that is why we have been predicting this to happen again as well. On a fourth touch, 1, 2, 3, 4, the real move starts, right? So we are about to go to $93,000. Right now we are just discussing the lower time frame price action to be able to enter into the trades at the best possible levels, right? So what do we see right here is that we have broken from the trend line, and we had then retested that 2 times. So we have created a nice double bottom formation, and then we started to move to the upside, right? At the same time we have also created this bullish pennant formation, and again this is a textbook example from our blog on the website. As you can see, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, we are creating this kind of pennant, and when it's being created prior to an uptrend, the higher probability is for a breakout to the upside. And how we measure the target is that we take the previous low, put it to the local high, and then put the measurement tool right to the breakout point. And for our case, if we do exactly that, the start of the trend right here, we have started, this is our low, this is our local high, and if I put it to the breakout point, we can see that it is perfectly working with our $77,000 resistance. So this is the ultimate target, however on a lower time frame basically. However, right now what is important for us as a daily traders is to make sure that we are getting the best entry into a long position as possible. So the continuation from this level right here, without some either like holding of this line right here, shifting the resistance into support by retesting it, consolidating above it, or retesting the pennant formation and then shifting back to the upside, is very dangerous to assume that we will continue from the current market price to the upside towards the $77,000, right? Also because the sentiment, as you can see, the sentiment we are calculating with an artificial intelligence, all the data across social media like Reddit, Twitter and Bitcoin Talk, we can see that we are extremely positive. So who is pushing the prices up? Retail. If we continue to move to the upside, there is gonna be nobody left that will push the price even higher, right? That is why the momentum is decreasing, and to assume that the current market price is the level to open a new fresh long is very dangerous. Also, if I take a look at some liquidation levels, we can see there is a huge liquidity pool below us towards around $68,000, and there is also something above us. We can have just a wick out towards $70,000 and then move to the downside. That is the higher probability play right now, because you can see this gap. If we start pushing the price of Bitcoin higher, basically there will not be enough traction to move the price towards $77,000, which is the next resistance, right? So again, this is another data that is telling me that from the current market price, assuming that we will go higher right now, is low probability play. Also, if I take a look at what's happening on Coinbase, we can see that some limit order, sell limit order have been triggered for around 4 millions. We can see huge sell walls right here above us. We can see limit selling happening like from basically around from this level right here, and with every higher high the selling is increasing. I'm talking about sell limit orders. However, you can see that the market buying is happening, and as you understand that the retail is mostly doing market orders and the whales, the smart money, are doing limit orders, you can pretty much see what's happening, right? The retail is giving liquidity for the whales, for the smart money to be able to sell to somebody. As well, you can see on Binance futures exchange, we have huge sell walls just right above us from around $72,000 to around $73,000. This one is for around 690 bitcoins, which equals for around $40 million in sell limit order. These sell limit orders, of course, they can disappear as we start moving to the upside. However, most likely this is gonna stay here, and it is a huge sell wall which will be very difficult to break through, considering that the momentum is weakening because of what I have been discussing a few minutes ago, right? And as well as on Coinbase, we can see that the limit orders selling pressure started from here, and the market buying is happening at these levels as well. So right now the highest probability play is to wait, see some kind of a consolidation, really waiting for this level to turn into support, or waiting, if this doesn't gonna hold, waiting for retest of this bullish pennant formation, really understanding, okay, this is holding well, I can open a new long position. If this not gonna hold as well, we will understand that on a weekly time frame, this is going to be on our higher time frame chart a B wave correction, right? And we are going to around $62,000, and then we will continue in the C wave, which will take us towards $77,000. Ladies and gentlemen, with Paradise team, we will be watching the price action very closely. We are monitoring the whole market 24/7 for our Paradise Family VIPs. If you want to start trading like a pro, you are more than welcome in our Paradise Family VIP if we have some seats left. If not, I will welcome you in our free Telegram channels where we can update you daily about news, on-chain data and everything else, so you can be more profitable. This was Simon from Market to Paradise, and I will see you next time. Cheers.